So the conversation is, so let me see. I consider myself to be a strong individual, right? And we're going to be touching on this too, because the chance or the opportunity to be weak, in a sense, as an African American woman or a Black female, is not an option that we can have. Right. Mm-hmm. And so we are often taught that at a very young age, right? That stop that crying. We got to do this. Pick it up again. When your brother just kind of hanging out doing that, you be like, "Ma, why I gotta wash the dishes? Right. Why I gotta continue to maintain?" You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I went to one of the sister circle groups that she had, and It broke me down just a little bit. I don't consider myself to be weak, but I don't like showing vulnerability, and that's something that I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? I do understand, and I have an empowerment group for women. You know what I'm saying? I would rather, and we talked about this. I would rather give you the tools to use, but don't make me talk.
And then you kind of sit in the background.
Don't make me talk. Why don't make me talk? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. Totally understand.
All right. So let me introduce this other sister right here, and then we're going to take a quick break because this conversation is about to get heated. So my folks who are just tuning in on Facebook Live, y'all don't go nowhere, but let me let this beautiful sister right here introduce herself. Come on, Queen. What you know good?
Hi, I'm Corinne, and I'm a student at Loyola University in New Orleans, studying psychology with a concentration in pre-health sciences. Plan on going to graduate school at Delgado for mortuary services and funeral services when I graduate. So big plans.
Big plans? Woo! Well, y'all family, this conversation is just getting started. With this sister here is from Texas, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And this sister right here is by way of Brooklyn, North Carolina. And we got South Carolina in the house. Mama Jen is going to chime in, and she's the mama of the community. Y'all already know how she rocks, so it's about to be on. But if you have questions, all my folks that are online who really want to talk about how we can pull together as a community, people of color, y'all chime in because we right here for you, all right? So don't go nowhere. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back, family. Come on. Yeah. So what the listeners don't get a chance to see is how we cut up, right?
Yeah.
When it's on commercial. So I'm going to just do this right here so y'all can see if I can get it off. All right.
See, I don't know how to do live because I typed hey instead of just.
All right. So let me let you see who's in the booth with us today, right? So, all right, Amani, say something, Mama, so the people can see you.
All right, what can I say? I'm so happy to be in New Orleans. I think this is the best city in the country. I thank New Orleans for welcoming me, pulling the strings to get me here.
She got to be so formal, y'all. Ask her why she got to be so formal with it, though. You know what I'm saying?
What am I supposed to say? Look, we just got here. It's early morning. I haven't even had breakfast yet.
It's 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, I've been fasting through the afternoon, so I probably won't eat until 3.
Give thanks. We're going to talk about that.
I'll probably go crazy and eat something I have no business eating, but, I'm a work in progress as we are.
Yes, indeed. Jazz, tell the people, hey. Jazz, say hey. Oh, that's Jazz over there who keeps us rolling over that way right there, family. And so right here we got. All right, Corinne.
So yes.
How to use live? I'm like,
I know I can't even use mine.
They can't figure out how to use their phones, family, and they're younger than me. This is bad.
You're supposed to be the ones who know.
Yeah, they're younger than me and can't figure out how to use their phone. So we're gonna pray for the people.
Okay.
But
people are always asking me to show them how to do stuff. I'm like, on the computer I can figure stuff out.
So
but I don't just know how to do that shit.
So family, what we're gonna do today is. This is my first time actually going live with Facebook Live. And
first time.
Yeah. And Brother Shaq actually and Mama Ayana kind of gave me a little bit of encouragement to go live with the shows that we have. Mm-hmm. And so if you have questions, I know we do a lot of talking. Okay, we do a lot of talking about different topics, but if you have anything that you want to say in regards to the community, how we can begin to work together, how we can begin to support each other, please drop your questions down. Mm-hmm. And we expect, I see you, Miss Denise, all the famous prophets are male because we expect so little of the men that we're blown away from when they accomplish anything. Wow. I hear you, Miss Denise. I hope your dog is feeling better too, Mama. Okay, so we about to get back on it, y'all. So y'all stay right there. Here we go. Say, y'all don't like it on me elderly.
Say what?
Ah. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What you say? Ain't no stopping us now. Whoop. We on the move. Hey, family. So we've been on Facebook Live. We definitely appreciate those who are watching on Facebook Live. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yo, this is your favorite Gullah girl right here on WBOK on the new show that we have called On the Move. And we called it On the Move because we are definitely a community that is on the move. And so we just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Those of you who are just tuning in, we just want to say thank you for tuning in. We want to make sure that if you are watching, that's great. Make sure you tag a friend. If you are listening, make sure you dial that friend and tell them to check us out online right now at www.WBOK1230am.com. Y'all already know. And if you guys are watching on your phone lives, y'all already know how we rock. We appreciate you. But you can also download the app too. If you can't do Facebook Live, hit up your friends and say, yo, you can download this app. It's called WBOK 1230 AM. And you can check out the new show that they have on there called On the Move. And the iPhone folks, y'all can do that too. So don't be acting stank. You heard me? Don't do that. That's not sexy. Yeah, it's not sexy when they act stink. You know what I'm saying?
Not.
I'm an Android girl, but you know, the people like the Mac and stuff. And if you feel a little froggy, you know what I'm saying, family, and you just want to jump in the conversation and be like, because I know you're out there listening. Make sure you dial those digits 504-260-9265. That is 504-260-9265. So, family, we're going to get ready. Are you ready to get ready? Because if you're ready to get ready, then we can get ready.
I'm ready.
For the you ready?
I'm ready.
Let me hear you say get ready.
Get ready.
What you say, ma?
I say, yeah, we already ready now.
Yo-
We ready.
She ready? You ready? What's wrong?
Ready already.
You ready already? That's how you come in? All right. So we're going to get ready for this conversation. Thank you. Come on. So I need y'all to bounce that out. If you watching, hey.
Get ready.
Hey. I say, girl, don't. Oh. What you know about that clapping over there? She about to drop it in the studio. You can't play with the young ones. You can't play with the young ones. They ready to drop it at any point. Don't play with the young ones. No.
Always.
No, family, but today, for those of you guys who are just tuning in, the topic for today is how do we begin to bridge the generational gap between African American women? And what we mean by that is just communication. With communication, and how do we begin to mentor, you know, those who are coming after us, who are coming before us, and all that beautiful stuff. So we are putting this out here in the community because we want to know how we can do this. It's so much going on right now that we really, really need each other. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Sister Queen Pearl over here was just saying how, you know, she runs the sister circle. And then we have my sister Corinne over here, who is a student over at Loyola. And we're just going to talk about, and we're all at different age levels. We all come from different areas, but we understand the need for intimacy and sisterhood. And when I say intimacy, I ain't talking about that touchy-feely stuff that, you know, don't get ignorant on me, okay? I'm talking about intimacy that we had with our sisters in the villages, in whatever village, because we all have ancestors and we all just didn't come in condos and suburbs and, you know, nice cars and apartments. That's not what we came from. And so at some point we had a unity that was unbreakable and earth moving. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. And I believe we got somebody on the line already. Oh, family.
Welcome, Mama Jen.
We got Mama Jen on the line. Mama Jen, tell the people something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay, Mama. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we pull as we climb. And so, family, for those of y'all who don't know Mama Jen that just called in, Mama Jen is down there at the community bookstore, right down there on Bayou Road. She's affectionately called Mama Jen because she is mama to everyone who walks through the door. Literally, hey baby, how you doing? You all right? Come here. What you know, good gal? Come here, girl. She called me. Come here, gal. What you doing? When you gonna get this book together? When we doing? She always giving me a task, Jesus, always, and she keeps me busy. On top of it, all the 10,000 things we got going on. But we just want to say from the young to the older, we want to say thank you for being that consistency in the community. There are times when we are often lost. You know, we need some mama figures. I'm not from here. Corinne's not from here. Amani's not from here. And so we look for people like you to be open to say, hey, sister. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, this is a slave state. Give thanks. It was a port. Yeah, Sister Ranika. Sister Ranika, yeah. Yeah. She go to Loyola. She is over here. The Sister Corinne. She's over there with me at 42 with the after school program, ma. Come on, Mama Jen, don't do me that. But I mean, but you know what? The reason that I and my sister came about was for this specific reason. You hear a lot of things that says I am my sister's keeper, but we wanted to go a little bit deeper than that. Like, you are my sister. Like, and through our experiences, we become more intimate with one another. You know what I'm saying? But the key to that is sharing our experiences. And so I think we talked about it. I think when True Love was here, that how we are taught at an early age that our business is our business. Absolutely. And so don't you go out there, Amani, and telling people what's going on. Everybody ain't for you. My mama used to tell me, don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing.
No, man can't even know.
That's old school right there, huh? Don't let your So I'm gonna reach out to Armani real quick and just say, from being from state to state, you know what I'm saying? Because you've seen different circles of women come through, you know what I'm saying? Or you've been a part of different circles. How do you see the need of women coming together? Like Mama Jen said, we do talk about each other a lot. Yeah, we do, and we get criticized for that, though, family. Like, but I think it's something deeper than that. Like, it's a lack of self-love.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to love yourself in order to be able to love somebody else. And so we don't love ourselves. And if we've experienced trauma and all that other stuff, you know, Mama Ayana, we talk about it all the time. We don't want to deal with that. That's that icky stuff that we don't want to go through, but we can't never get to the other end of the process or the other end of the journey until we are able to go through that to be the better person. You know what I'm saying? To be that light that we are called to be. But share with the family, like, your experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, growing up and stuff. Because I know my experience has been different, and I can talk about that too. And I would like to talk, because like I said, we're all different ages. When we come from all different backgrounds. And so, and I think it's important for people to see and hear that we are different, you know what I'm saying, but we need the same thing.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
And what I'm gonna say, Kyndra, I'm gonna lead with this: we're really not that different, and that's the whole point of it all, right?
Yeah.
Moving from state to state, it's kind of tricky to describe it, to be honest, because the focuses that I have now I didn't have before. You know, I've been a loner my whole life, and I still am. What I've realized is that just means that I'm introverted. What that also means is that I've tricked myself into thinking that I have to do everything by myself. I have to handle everything by myself, and that has made me introverted.
Ma, you hear that, huh? That's a mind thing, huh, Ma? Yeah. That's a mind thing, huh?
Absolutely.
She said she tricked herself, and
absolutely. We lie to ourselves, just like you were just saying growing up. You get the kind of messages like, don't tell everybody your family business.
Yeah.
Bruh, excuse me, but if my father is beating my ass, somebody outside my house needs to know that.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether I know that as a child or not.
For sure.
If there's abuse, drug abuse, any type of danger, you ain't had heat or cold water in a year, somebody needs to know about that.
If Uncle Freddie beating you down like that right there, we're going to sweep it underneath the rug because everybody don't need to know who
and
Uncle
then
Freddie
become
is.
30, and then when you're 30, you in counseling trying to figure out why you got the problems you have because
Come on
it was
now.
never okay.
Girl, I'm
to
not
talk
playing
about
with you today.
Uncle Freddie touching on you.
I'm not playing with you today.
So,
say what?
just saying, moving
I'm
from
not playing
state
with
to
you today.
state, I'll say to compare. When I lived in Tampa, I was technically by myself, and I did everything by myself. I was communicating and mixing with people I had no business communicating and mixing with. So nobody really knew me because I wasn't allowed to really express that because I wouldn't have been able to keep the surface fake interactions with people that I had while I was living a low vibratory life, abusing drugs. Like, you can't be close to somebody. I didn't want nobody to be. Absolutely, I didn't want anyone to be close with me because then they would have known who I really was. So,
ooh, come on.
It's not till I came to New Orleans that I realized, and I'm gonna say it. You don't have no choice but to know everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't.
That's true, though.
You don't have no choice but
New Orleans is small.
New Orleans is tiny, but you know what, Kyndra? And that's the beauty of it to me, because I come to New Orleans and I'm like, I can't have surface relationships with these people.
Ooh,
oh, that's a waste of time.
You can.
It's a waste of time and it's a waste of energy.
It all depends on who it is, though.
Yeah,
I didn't let you.
No, she didn't let me.
I was all in her business.
See, and that's the thing, and that's what I really like. So, of course, there's going to be people you see in passing, and I'm not saying everyone needs to be in everyone's business all the time.
Yeah.
But I do think that it's important for the people around you to know what's going on with you more than, and that's why I started Sister Circle, so we can get away from, how you doing, girl? I'm good. How you doing? I'm good.
Ooh, that's surface conversation.
No, get away. You about to go home and drink a whole bottle of vodka because you can't deal with your problems.
Because we've been taught to
One
deal with it by
person
ourselves.
needs to know that you're dealing with that, because if you come up missing or you don't answer your door for 3-4 days in a row, I mean, honest, somebody needs to know. At least one person needs to know. Well, I know that she wasn't doing well, and maybe I didn't do my part as far as like reaching out, and maybe I was trying to, respect boundaries. But somebody needs to know what's going on with you, because if you can't speak, if you're in a position where you can't speak for yourself.
So let me ask you this, and maybe family, maybe this is what we need to ask. What would happen if we, in every community, we could foster like some type of, and village sounds really like
cliche.
Village does sound very cliche, right? And so, but what if we had like the hub? I call the community bookstore like a hub of love.
I say. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can go in the bookstore, see everybody and their grandmama, and then usually it's a pot rolling in the back. Because usually I can go and get me some white beans and rice with something on it. We got some cornbread back there, baby. You're home. Sure enough, I ain't gonna get paid till Friday. I'm not gonna get paid till Friday. This free meal right here is about to do me life.
Okay.
But what if in every community we had the opportunity to have that? Because that may have changed you in Tampa.
Mm-hmm. I think that would have definitely changed me in Tampa.
I'm just saying. Okay, we got a call, Brother Steve on line 2, and then we're gonna come over here and talk to my sister right here about how it was in Houston. So thank you so much, Brother Steve, for calling in. How are you, King? I'm well, family. Thank you so much for asking. Give thanks. Yeah. 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 I'm sorry to hear that too, King. Yeah. Yeah. Ceasefire is an awesome group. Big ups to them too. Yes. Yeah, I agree to that, King. I do agree, and we're gonna bring some brothers in to talk about that too, because the brothers do get together. Sometimes they do. Well, not sometimes they do get together. We just need to know when they do get together. You know what I'm saying? And so we will definitely. I hope that you continue to listen, Brother Steve, because there will be a time, and it'll be coming up very shortly, where we're gonna have the studio just fill up with dudes, so we can talk about how we can begin to support brothers in the community, you know what I'm saying? And not necessarily like in a sexual way, but just in an intimate way where we can be able to rise as a community and go further. You know what I'm saying, King? And so, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I do agree, with that too, brother. I want to say thank you so much for calling in. We're going to definitely, I hope that you stick around, Brother Steve, and want to talk to you a little bit more at a later date. But definitely, what you are speaking is definitely something that needs to be addressed, and it all starts, like Brother Shaq said, is with, bless you, Queen. It all starts with a conversation. And Brother Shaq and Mama Young True Love Movement had an event this past Saturday. How can Black femininity help heal men and boys? And it just starts with the conversation. And so I just want to say thank you so much, King, for calling in and listening. And I do pray that you continue to listen and continue to be light in the community in the capacity that you're currently serving. I got you, King. Definitely. Thank you so much, family. We do appreciate you. And so I want to just jump back over here. And for those of you who are just tuning in, family, today today is Talk to Me Tuesday. And we are just talking about how we can begin to close the generational gap between African American women, which means like communication, as the brother Steve just mentioned, like closing that gap, sharing those cultural, not cultural secrets, but just like traditions and things that we should be able to keep and be able to value and to be able to just hold on to so we can pass it down. One of the things that we find is that the kids have no foundation today. Like women have no foundation today. Not all women, you know what I'm saying? Not all of us, but there are women who just don't understand the power and who they are. You know what I'm saying? And as women, we are some bad. Ooh, we some bad. Oh, yeah. Turned down for what? You heard me? Turned down for what? And so I think once women understand the power of who we are and the light that we have within, I think we can begin to change some things in the community. So let's talk about how. So you heard how we already heard how Mama Jen already said we need to stop talking about each other, and how we had some elders in the community for Mama over here for Tampa. But let's talk about how, because you were raised in what, Texas?
Texas.
So feel free to share whatever you want to share in regard to that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Raised in Texas, raised mostly by my grandmother. She had 4 daughters with my mom, and my mom was gone a lot, but my aunties, my grandma, they all worked together to raise us. But I did find that sometimes there wasn't always as much openness as there could be.
Yeah.
And so we go and we're open with other people, and then you end up hurt because you shared too much with somebody else.
Yeah. Or
you shared something that maybe you wasn't ready to share, or you shouldn't have shared with that person, and that was probably just that person's issue. But I don't know. I think my grandmother, she raised us to be strong. She shared her lessons. You know, she taught us. She got so many lessons I have from my grandma, from keeping your business in order, keeping a binder with all my personal information in it, to how keeping bills in a certain folder and keeping payments in a certain way and
I
all
say
types
granny.
of technical things.
Yeah.
Cooking, all things like that. But I found a lot of times when it came to understanding myself, understanding my body, things like that, I had to go somewhere else because it wasn't something she was used to teaching, so she didn't teach it. She wasn't taught it, so how could she teach it to us, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
And even more than that, a lot of times I found that I had to open myself up to lessons because I'm unfortunately stubborn, unfortunately think that I know everything, but my grandmother would try to teach me things or try to show me things, and I had to open myself up to that lesson, and it took time. It took me to grow older to open myself up to it. So I think, as at least coming from a younger generation's perspective, if we want to bridge that gap, we gotta be open to listening, be open into hearing from your elders, be open into hearing from the women who have lived through it, have pushed through it, and they know.
That's what's up. You made a really good point when you said she wasn't taught, so she wasn't able to teach us.
Right.
And I think at some point, some elders feel like, some elders almost feel embarrassed in a sense because they're unable to teach, and then some women are just like, I don't know it, but we're going to find out together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe, like I said, every time I go to Mama Jen's spot, she's always sharing, and Mama Vera too, over there at the bookstore, all the elders that stop through there, they're always willing to, and we just try to pull them out though. I think is the hardest part. So we have to find a way to meet them where they are, you know, maybe because it's just like, why don't y'all come to this? Because all the young folks are gathering, you know, but maybe we can find that happy medium because the elders that come through to community bookstore is like nuts. The love that's there, the energy that is there, the light that is in there from women who can say, hey, I don't know everything, but we can figure it out together. Mama Denise is really good with that. If she doesn't know, she's going to be, well, let's talk about it. Yeah. And the thing that I love about it is, go ahead, Mama. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. She said, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Yeah. 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 Wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She had multiple children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely. It. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I believe we have a caller online. Mama Jen, you are so right. And I know when there were certain things that happened to my body, my mom was just like, that's why I sent you to school for. You know, that's why I signed you up for sexual education classes. You know what I'm saying? And then you end up finding out the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of girls end up finding the wrong way and ended up coming up with like STDs, or becoming pregnant. But we have the Love Doctor on the line, who also has a show here on the radio. Thank you so much for holding, young man. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. That's absolutely.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yes. The dad, Family Guy. Wow. Oh, give thanks. Thank you so much, though. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Right. And that's exactly where we are right now. That's exactly where we are. The elders don't want to be bothered because they feel like we no man it. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks. Thank you. Thank you for that. That was a good one. Thank you so much for that. Family, I got the music. Jazz is telling me it's time for us to take a little break. He was just like, yo, break. So we're going to do a break real quick, but we sure enough going to resume. We're going to come back together. You feel me? And so, family, thank you so much for calling in. I do appreciate the support, the love. The queens in here appreciate the support and the love. The community appreciates the support and the love. And together, your family, we can definitely come together and make this thing work and be the light that we were designed and created to be. So, family, don't you go nowhere. We are coming right back. You heard me? We're going to take this quick little break and we'll be right back. Ain't no stopping us, baby. We on the move for sure. Right.
Hey, Dom. Yeah, I can't speak on the things.
Yeah. I wish they could hear the calls. I wish y'all could hear the calls.
I know.
So
that's so great.
I just found out that you family. Oh God.
What is it?
So, family, I just found out that you cannot hear the calls. But if you do get a chance to tune in on your phone or whatever, we do have an app, WBOK, the app, 12:30 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes. For us to be able for you, so you can hear it, so you can hear the calls, so you can hear the so you can hear the dialogue that's going on. And I wish you could hear it because it's a beautiful conversation that needs to be had. And so we're so used to the elders holding the conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'd be like, I don't want to hear that old man. And then they ramble because they've been quiet for so long and they're really trying to get a point across. But now the younger generation is definitely coming up. We're stepping up because we want to have the conversation because we see the fate of our youth. You know what I'm saying?
And we need our elders.
And we need our elders. We need to begin to bridge that gap. And so with that being said, even in our schools are teaching a curriculum that's not effective. You know, it's effective for standardized testing. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? But they took the trays out the school. They took all the things that used to propel us to employment or even a career. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They took those things out the school.
Or life skills.
Life skills.
Because they still propel you towards employment.
Life skills. All of that. So, family, we do appreciate you joining in. Please, I hope this is not your last time tuning in. This conversation and this show is for the community, for On the Move, for people of color, and everybody. And now everybody is welcome to the conversation, but primarily for people of color. And like Sister Kalisha said yesterday, we have just been African Americans or Black folks just was brought to the table, to the corporate table only 40 years ago. Right. So we got a lot of work we got to do.
Been on the table.
You know what I'm saying?
Brought to the table. That
girl said, been on the table, just never brought to the table. And that's real talk. That's real talk. And so, family, I thank you for tuning in. I hope that something that has been said has planted the seed. I hope that it gets conversations going in your own community or in your own household. For those of you who are listening, we got a 1,000 Women of Color March coming up in October, so you'll definitely be hearing more about that. And so we give us, and it's going to be in our city. So we got a chance to make it earth shattering. You feel me? We got to. We about to change the vibration in the earth, family.
2,000 feet on the ground.
October 6th, 2018. So we got flyers out, page coming in. But y'all, we about to get back to this show, so we about to get it. We about to wrap it up. You hear me? Get ready, come on. I get ready, come. Oh, I get.
He's so crazy.
My little booty.
Okay. Little booties matter.
Yes, they all matter.
Little booties do matter.
Absolutely. They better. I'm counting on it.
Yo, family. My sister just told me little booties matter. We went in here juking to get ready. She said little booties matter. Yo, family, thank you so much for tuning in. It has been nothing but love on this show today. We are just in here just getting it in, talking about the generational gap between women. But this is your favorite Gullah Gal. Y'all already know how we roll on the new show here on WBOK called On the Move, because we are definitely a community on the move, family. And so make sure that you are tuning in online. My folks who are on Facebook, who've been rocking with me, y'all, thank y'all so much for definitely doing that. We'll be here. I guess I'm gonna be doing this every day now, huh? Yeah, I guess. We will definitely be doing this thing right here live. If you have questions or whatever, I will definitely try to get to your questions online as well. But make sure that you are tuning in www.WBOK1230am.com, and make sure you can hit us. You can download the app, actually, WBOK 1230 AM, either on your Android or your iPhone. We've been getting some wonderful callers coming in. Thank y'all so much for sharing your love and your knowledge at 504-260-9265 if you want to call in. That is 504-260-9265. And today, family, it has been amazing. I just want to thank the people who are Mama Jen, who's on the line, my sisters who are in here, because we got to keep this conversation moving. On Tuesdays here on the Move, it's called Talk to Me Tuesdays, because we have to have these conversations that are going to keep us propelling forward. Like, we're not stagnant. That's why we on the move, and we going to keep it on the move. You know what I'm saying? Because this year in 2018, we have to do some things that are just mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? The earth is depending on us.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, it's nothing more.
So Mama Faya always says the next steps that our community, as far and wide as you want to consider that, but of course within the melanated community, it depends on the Black woman. Mm-hmm. And so that's why we have to have this topic today. All the problems that we are dealing with at the root of them are the negating the power of the Black woman, tricking us into thinking there is no power within the Black woman.
Oh my God, come on, please stop that.
You know, of course, separating older Black women from people in the middle of my age from children. Of course, if we continue to separate, just like Dr. Love, that's his name?
Yeah, Dr. Love was on it.
He hit one of the very prominent nails on the head. Of course, division, right?
Yeah, division.
Divide and conquer. So, and Mama Jen, absolutely. Mama Jen has referred back to when we first got here, American chattel slavery. And first thing they do, separate the man from the woman, separate the old folks from the young folks. They even did that to the Jews in the Holocaust. You think all these young able-bodied people was able to cry to their grandmother? No, their grandmother was burnt as soon as they got there.
That's what they're doing with Section 8. The man can't be in the house. Oh. That's what they're doing with Section 8. So, and if the man is in the house, you know what I'm saying? Then you can't even have it.
But you know what? I think all that is okay. And I'm going to tell you why.
Oh, girl. I only got a few minutes and we about to go
not
in.
Not only do I think it's okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. No.
Jazz, give her a
Go ahead. Give me the womp, because in a second you're about to put that bounce music back on after you hear my point, right?
Okay.
Womp away. Because, and this is why I Pearl is in the doghouse. Come
on, Queen. It's no judgment here. But
no, I know, absolutely. I'm not even bothered because I understand one thing, and that's that where I come from in North Carolina, one thing that irritates me is that the oppressors, quote unquote, if we're going to give them that name, the oppressors are sneaky and snaky. I want you to be out in the open with what you're doing. I want to know that you're trying to separate my family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. Mm-hmm. What that's going to do is actually propel, to use your word. I like that word, right? Forward moving quickly. Yeah. That should be propelling us to do better. So when I hear something like the man can't be in the house. I've seen sisters and cousins and aunties go through that situation. Yeah. The man can't be in the house. You can't get your benefits. If you don't get him on child support, you can't get your benefits, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you mad because if you don't shit on your man, the white man not going to help you? If we start to say it like that, then we'll be happy that they doing ugly shit like that. Feel me? I want the ugly people to do ugly things so that it can be out in the open.
I get that, and I completely respect that. But if we were to the point where we understood that, that's what we got, because we're not there.
But you know
not
what?
Yet.
I'm one person, and obviously I know that. If we don't know that, nobody else in this community on the earth knows that. I know that. Yes. Now y'all know that. Now everyone listening to our lives on the radio know that. Yeah. And that's what we need. We don't need to dwell on the fact that today, as the masses of us brown people lack overstanding. Yeah, because it's just a starting point. That's all we are in personal lives. We're all we are as that starting point. So separating, back to the original point, separating the elders from the youngsters, right? Yes. And also changing what an elder is. How many elders do we really have in our community? I grew up without grandparents. My mother is already passed away. You know what I'm saying? Stress and fried chicken and Pepsi and cigarettes took my mother out when I was still a child. You know what I'm saying? So we could look and be like, oh my God, they put all this fried chicken in the hood. Oh my God. You know what? They put fried chicken in the hood and they put it in your head that fried chicken is bad for you. I love fried chicken. I'm a fake ass vegan. I'm not going to lie. When I'm having cravings, I eat chicken. But it's all about, I'm just saying, it's all about the mentality that you carry. No matter what you do, no matter what you think, no matter how you carry yourself in life, it's the ideas.
That girl said she's a fake vegan.
I am a tofu is what they call me, tofu. It's all about the ideas that you carry. You know what I'm saying? And elders know those things. So of course we're going to look at somebody like Mama Jen, and I pity the fool that look at Mama Jen like she crazy. I pity the fool, because Mama Jen is a gym dropper, and she is a gym dropper.
Yes, she
but
is.
I don't have anybody in my family, my Mama Jen's age or older, that can even communicate an idea to me, because there's senility and Alzheimer's and that kind of stuff. The elders in my family nowadays, they really don't know anything, because they're the first generation to be victims of this intergenerational separation. So somebody your age might be a grandmother now. Then what you gonna teach us? Not saying you and I'm not saying you old. I'm saying grandma young. Yeah. Kyndra didn't like that.
Don't look too much
what?
into it.
No, I ain't gonna look too much into it.
Grandma is my age. Grandmas are my age nowadays. You feel me?
But hold on. So
I didn't start screaming. I'm sorry.
No, you get it.
We get excited.
It's
all good, but our time is running out, y'all, and you got to go to thank you for being a friend. You just can't jump to that, dog. How you just going? We got to bounce out thank you for being a friend. You just can't go to that. We're not done yet. But so family, where I was raised in Charleston, South Carolina, the women I was surrounded by them. Like I knew, even though there were some foul things that happened that I kind of was you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of confused right now, but the power of a circle of women is you can't. You there's nothing like it.
That's shame.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing, but that's why you created the Sister Circle.
Absolutely.
We create things out of need for ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Kyndra, and I didn't know that until I was sitting in Sister Circle.
Come on, man. And so I just want to say thank y'all so much for being my friends, my sisters. You know what I'm saying? And being able to take this journey with us, because this is not just something we doing today. This is a movement. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get the young folks talking. You know, we gonna get the old folks talking too.
Everybody just needs to talk.
You know, yeah,
that's what we need. Like,
we gonna get everybody talking.
You can't talk too much.
No,
I would rather talk too much than not enough.
So,
I'd rather somebody tell me to shut up than beg me to speak my mind, because then now we have things that are not getting communicated that need to be communicated.
So family, this queen right here. Thank you so much, Queen Black Pearl.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Queen Corinne over here.
Yes.
Yo, family, this is what we do right here on The Move. Thank you so much for joining us today. And catch us tomorrow for Mind, Body, and Spirit. We got Brotherhood coming in.
Yes,
Sister Nikki, y'all know Sister Nikki Napoleon out there. She's going to be coming in with her crew from the Brotherhood, talking about the STD crisis we got going on our HBCU campuses. You know what I'm saying? And so we definitely going to be in the house for that. So family, thank you. Thank you for being love and light. Thank you so much, Mama Jen. Thank y'all so much, Mama Jen. Thank y'all so much. Y'all continue to be light, love somebody, and remember, this is how we move forward, family. Peace and love, y'all.
Ashe.
Give thanks, family.
Thank you.
Thank you for being afraid. Hey, 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 hey.
They can hear it. I didn't see us dancing.
Thank y'all, family. Catch us tomorrow. Once again, we're going to be talking about the STD epidemic that's going on here in New Orleans on our HBCU campuses. So keep watching, all right? Love y'all. Peace and light.
Yes. And for the folks on my live,